Sony continues to lead the way in home audio, and 2026 brings a lineup of soundbars designed to impress. From crystal-clear dialogue to room-filling Dolby Atmos effects, these models redefine cinematic sound at home. Whether you want powerful bass or sleek designs, Sony has something for everyone. Let's dive into Sony's best soundbars of 2026. Don't forget to check out the product links in the description below each video for easy access to purchase your favorite tech products. Number 5. Sony Bravia Theater Bar 9. The Theater Bar 9 is a premium soundbar built to deliver immersive audio with convenience. It sports 13 speakers, including front-firing woofers, up-firing drivers, beam tweeters, and side-firing units, which work together using Sony's 360 spatial sound mapping to simulate a surround sound field without needing dedicated rear speakers. Its soundstage impresses with both width and height, effects feel overhead when set up properly, and dialogue benefits from a strong center channel and features like Voice Zoom 3 to help it stand out in busy sound scenes. If you own a Sony Bravia TV, you get further integration via acoustic center sync, which can enhance dialogue clarity using the TV's speakers. For streaming, it supports Atmos, DTS formats, IMAX enhanced, with additional speakers/sub, AirPlay 2, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi, and the app offers useful calibration, sound field optimization, and tuning tools to tailor sound to your room. On the other hand, the Theater Bar 9 has a few limitations to keep in mind. Even though it supports Dolby Atmos, the lowest bass frequencies aren't as deep as what you'd get with a dedicated subwoofer, especially in larger rooms or during scenes with big explosions or very low rumbles. Also, while its virtual surround and spatial height effects are very good for a single unit, they sometimes feel more generalized than pinpoint, especially compared with systems that have physical rear or ceiling speakers. Number 4. Sony Bravia Theater System 6. The Theater System 6 is a 5.1-channel home theater setup that delivers a very cinematic audio experience by combining a soundbar, wired rear speakers, and a pretty substantial subwoofer. The system claims around 1000 watts total power, giving it plenty of headroom for movies, effects, and bass-heavy content. The subwoofer is large, almost equals 20 cm woofer, and acts not just as a bass module but also as the input hub, inputs like HDMI eARC, optical, and analog feed through it, which helps keep connections centralized and simplifies wiring in a sense. Dialogue clarity is good thanks to the dedicated center channel in the bar, and Sony's virtual surround processing, via soundfield /soundfield upmix multi-stereo, etc., adds height and side ambience even though there are no upfiring drivers. The rear speakers add genuine spatial depth, making you feel more enveloped in sound than with many soundbar-only systems. Bluetooth 5.3 lets you stream music easily, though this system is more about movies and immersive experiences than hi-fi precision. On the flip side, there are trade-offs to consider. Because it's partly wired, rear speakers have a wireless signal link but still need power, the setup is bulkier than slim soundbars and takes more space and effort to place properly. Deep bass is strong but can sometimes dominate or feel a bit boomy if you don't fine-tune placement or subwoofer level. Also, while it supports Atmos and DTS-X, it relies on virtualization for height effects instead of physical upfiring drivers, so height cues are less precise. Number 3. Samsung HW S800B/ZA. The HW S800B is one of the slimmest soundbars in Samsung's lineup, built to deliver immersive sound without taking up much space. It features a 3.1.2-channel configuration, 3 channels in the bar, left, center, right, 2 upfiring Atmos drivers for height effects, and a wireless subwoofer for bass. Its ultra-thin profile makes it ideal for low or compact TV stands, and it offers several smart features like SpaceFit sound calibration to adapt tuning to your room, Q-Symphony to sync with compatible Samsung TVs for a richer sound blend, and built-in voice control via Alexa. The sound is surprisingly spacious, overhead effects and positional cues work well, giving Atmos content noticeable height and ambience, while dialogue clarity is strong thanks to the dedicated center channel and voice enhancement options. When it comes to bass, the wireless subwoofer adds punch and is fairly controlled, especially considering how compact the bar unit is. That said, there are trade-offs, especially if you're a stickler for full fidelity or want all the bells and whistles. The S800B uses HDMI ARC, rather than eARC, which limits its ability to pass through the highest quality, lossless Atmos tracks, so content from Blu-rays or devices that output True HD may not reach their full potential. It lacks HDMI pass-through and optical input on many models, meaning fewer connection options for older gear. The mid-range can struggle in very dense scenes, where vocals or dialogue may feel a little submerged under effects or music, and at very high volumes there is some compression. Also, despite the strong height cues, you won't get true surround presence unless you add optional rear speakers. Where the Samsung HW S800B/ZA really shines is in its balance of sleek design and modern features, making it a standout choice for those who want immersive sound without bulky equipment. Its incredibly slim profile blends seamlessly with wall-mounted TVs, while still managing to push out cinematic audio that feels larger than its size. The Dolby Atmos performance, though not on par with bigger bars like the Q990F, is impressive for its form factor, giving movies and shows a sense of depth and dimension that traditional compact soundbars often miss. Streaming music through Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or AirPlay 2 feels clean and dynamic, with crisp highs and a decent bass kick from the wireless subwoofer. While audiophiles may crave more detail and power, the S800B strikes a sweet spot between minimalism, smart connectivity, and engaging surround effects, making it one of the best slimline soundbars for modern living spaces. Number 2, Sony HT-S40R 5.1 ch Home Theater. The Sony HT-S40R is an attractive package for people who want true 5.1 surround sound without assembling a massive speaker setup or spending top-tier money. With a total rated output of 600 W, it delivers a loud and engaging performance, especially for movies. The system includes a soundbar, front L/C/R, a wired subwoofer, and wireless rear speakers, via a wireless amplifier, which together create a more immersive experience than most standalone soundbars. It has several useful sound modes: cinema, music, auto, etc., plus night mode and voice mode to help with clarity when needed. It's also fairly flexible in connectivity. HDMI ARC, optical input, Bluetooth, USB, and analog input give you multiple ways to connect content sources. The subwoofer adds solid low-end punch, particularly in action scenes, and the bar handles mid/high frequencies cleanly for dialogue, effects, and music. However, there are trade-offs. First, the HT-S40R does not support Dolby Atmos, only older surround formats like Dolby Digital, so height effects are absent. Number 1, Sony S100F 2.0 Channel Soundbar. The Sony HT-S100F 2.0 ch soundbar is a simple yet effective upgrade for anyone tired of weak TV speakers. With its bass reflex design, it delivers fuller and more balanced sound than most built-in TV audio systems, while S-Force front surround technology adds some spaciousness to make movies and shows feel more engaging. It's compact enough to fit neatly under most TVs without blocking the screen and comes with easy connectivity options like HDMI ARC, optical, USB, and Bluetooth for wireless streaming. Voice mode ensures dialogue stays crisp and clear, while night mode makes late-night watching more comfortable without disturbing others. For small to medium rooms, the HT-S100F gets impressively loud and maintains clarity even at higher volumes. However, as a budget-friendly option, it does come with some limitations. The absence of Dolby Atmos or a dedicated subwoofer means you won't get the rumbling bass or cinematic immersion that higher-end models offer. And that wraps up today's journey through the world of tech wonders on high-tech. If you enjoyed this video and discovered some must-have gadgets, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You won't want to miss our daily dive into the latest and greatest in technology.